All right, y'all. Top of the evening. Top of the evening. You know the vibes. I want to get something up. I want to use this screenshot because you know me. You know when I do my theses, right? I love to have the screenshot up there. Oh, excuse me. I love to have the screenshots up there. I love to have the screenshots. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me good, man. Canelo Alvarez talk tonight. Close this door. I know y'all can hear the TVs and everything downstairs. I want to get that closed. Proceed with the Nello talk, man. Because Canelo, well, his name is popping right now on Twitter and social media. And I was going back and forth with somebody. And, I put out a short video as to why I don't see um, David Benavidez um, getting a fight with Canelo in that 3-fight deal. I just don't see it. And this is the reason why. I did the short video, but I'm gonna elaborate more with this. But I wanted to leave that screenshot up there so you can catch the vibes, man. Cause like when we talk boxing, sometimes it's best to show the visual so you can grasp it, right? Now I say that to say this, right? If you get a 3-fight deal for 100 million, that's a little over 33 million per fight, right? 33 million per fight for 3 fights because you got a 3-fight deal, right? So you're looking at 33 plus million per fight. Um, would you take the David Benavidez fight in that fight if I think this was like 2 years ago or last year? They offered him 50 million to fight David Benavidez, right? 50 million. And I just told you for the three fights, the average is 33, a little over 33 million a fight, right? 33, 50 million. What is he losing right there? 17 million if he fights David Benavidez um in this three fight deal. Now, do you see a fighter such as Canelo, a smart businessman, managed by a smart man and Eddie Reynoso, taking that fight when he was offered 50 million for it by itself? Is that smart boxing business moves? Is it? Is that smart boxing business move? I don't think so. And I don't see them doing that when they got offered. And like I just said, the three fight deal is 100 million, which is roughly a little over 33 million a fight. Why would he include a fighter in there that he got an offer? And I think this is before David was a pay-per-view fighter. I don't think he fought Caleb Plant yet as a pay-per-view fighter. And they offered him 50 million for the fight. Does that sound about right? Let me send this to my man T Dog, man. I know T Dog will catch this logic. This is some fire logic I'm giving y'all right now, man. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I forgot to send that to T Dog, but hopefully he'll get the notification. So, like I was saying, if Canelo Alvarez got a three fight deal, right, at 33 plus a fight, that's what the three fights, if you round it off, give or take, it's a little over 33 million a fight. I know the WBC said that fight is going to be his next fight for the WBC if he beats Charlo in a successful September 30th. Um, but I don't see him taking that fight. And this is the reasons why. See, unlike others, right? Like I said, man, I'm 11 in. I'm getting a little wiser and wiser, right? Business wise, because boxing is a business. Everything is done on business. This how like a lot of you guys think Twitter and social media and different things control the narratives. No, the business moves control the narrative. And for Canelo Alvarez, like I just said, right, to fight David Benavidez for $17 million less, because that's what he's going to be fighting him for. He's in a three fight deal, 100 million. That's 33 million. See, I do this, man. See, a lot of y'all don't understand because y'all judge me off of YouTube. You shouldn't do that. You should never judge somebody off of the internet. Judge them off of their work. What can they show you? What can they prove to you? What can they tell you? Now, I'm showing you that for him to fight David Benavidez in the street fight deal is a loss. Has Canelo taken a loss business wise since Floyd Mayweather has left the game? I think not. That's why I tell this Canelo runs boxing. So you mean to tell me a fighter and a team and Eddie Reynoso who have been, breaking the bank everywhere, all of a sudden is gonna move stupid just because it sounds cool on the internet, on social media or Twitter, where they already was originally offered 50 million to fight this guy, and they turned that 50 million down, and now they're gonna fight him for 33 million, because that's basically what they're gonna fight him for. If they fight him in this 3-fight deal, see, this is what I try to explain to people. Like, but you can't, sometimes when it comes to boxing, you got to speak to the people that understand this type of talk. And like I said, fans don't understand this talk. They don't. They lose sight of this. They be in their own world. See, me too. I'm a fan of boxing, but I also do be around some of the suits, and I pay attention. And this right here, man, this is common sense. This isn't even my opinion. This is common sense. Like, yo, the man, he's gonna fight him the second fight, because that's what that if you go off of what was put out there by the WBC, you know, not looking past Charlo, but if he is successful against Charlo, the WBC is ordering for him to fight David Benavidez, or the winner of David Benavidez, Bubu Andrade. That fight is official. It just hasn't been what's the name? Shout out to Andre Rozier. Andre Rozier, Havoc in the building. We are in the hurt business. Is getting Boo Boo ready right now. I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't know what they're waiting on. That fight, they should have announced it already, but I don't know. I don't like I said. Nah, yo, blunts, man, keep getting high, brother. Keep smoking. Listen, blunts. And I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. Why blunts? What you're saying makes absolutely no sense, and I'm showing you why, blunts. Business wise, $33 million he's gonna fight him for when he was offered $50 million. Team Alvarez does not move like that, blunts. I know you probably rolled one up. You seen this on Twitter. You're not looking at the right numbers, blunts. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. You're looking at the wrong numbers. If he was offered $50 million to fight the man and declined to do it, he's going to fight him for 33 million, blunts. Come on now, blunts. He's going to fight him for 33 million, blunts. See, you're fucking with the right one now, blunts. See, I move around humble and moving heavy equipment, and you guys think that I'm a janitor. You think that I don't know boxing because people don't fuck with me on the internet. I can give a fuck about the internet. I'm teaching you guys something for free. That's why I'm blessed. That's why I move the way I move in the game, right? So you mean to tell me a fighter that's been killing the game is going to take a pay cut and a hard fight at that? Because David Benavidez is a hard fight. He's going to take a pay cut. He's going to fight David Benavidez for $17 million less than what they initially offered him. Remember, this was a legit offer. Samson was on multiple platforms saying that they offered him this. Saying that they offered him this. So now that he's locked in with a 3-fight, $100 million deal with his, oh man, salute to them. I need to break bread with them and find out how they are negotiating these type of terms, because they are the only ones in the game doing that. But he's going to now all of a sudden take a pay cut. A guy that has been playing Yahtzee, Monopoly, killing it. Nah, blunts. Roll up another one, blunts. Roll up another one. What kind of loud pack you got over there? Roll up another one. You are off, brother. You are off. Roll another one. Jump on Twitter. See what the latest tweet is, because those numbers are off, brother. Off. If a man was offered 50 million, right, to fight this guy, did not take that offer, he's going to fight him because right now he's locked in for 3 fights, 100 million each fight. Like I said, if you got in here a little late, it's a little over 33 million a fight. And if we go off of what Blunt's is predicting, his projection, this will be the second fight based off of what they put out there as far as him. If he's successful against Charlo, he would have to defend the WBC title against David Benavidez if he wants to continue to be the WBC champion. And like I said, I don't see him doing that for this reason. Why? Because not saying that he's scared, not saying that he's ducking him. One thing about Canelo's going to fight whoever as long as the pesos is right. But if we go off of the pesos, see, that's why I can't really, Blunts, I'm on a different frequency than you. Your frequency, you're high. You're smoking weed. You're not on course with the numbers, brother. Respectfully, get in tune with the numbers, right? The man is not going to take less money to fight a guy that when they offered him 50 million, he didn't take. So if we go off of your projection that he's going to fight him in the second fight of 100 million 3-fight deal, he will have lost $17 million already in taking the fight. This is and I'm not making this up. This is actually what it would be. Because if he's in a 3-fight deal for $100 million, that is like 33 million point something something something, right? I don't have the calculator in front of me, but it's 33 million, right? So fight two is Canelo, and we're going with Blunt's thing now. Fight two is Canelo and David Benavidez, which is a big fight, Cinco de Mayo weekend for $33 million because he's locked in for 3 fights. Whereas they offered this fight to him last year, check Keith Idix, what's his name, for 50 million, and he didn't take it. But all of a sudden now he's going to take it for 33 million. Does that make sense, boxing business wise? Does that make sense, boxing business wise? No, it doesn't. It makes sense if you're high, you're smoking weed, and you're a David Benavidez fan, Cinco de Mayo. But for Cinco de Canelo, who has been breaking the bank, it makes absolutely no sense at all. Nor does it make sense for him to fight. And shout out to Boxing Guru. Boxing Guru is another undercover. Like I noticed that all the ill dudes on the internet, real talk. I've been on my shit now. I sit back and observe, right? All the ill dudes on the internet are overlooked. Real talk. Not even overlooked. They move in the shadows. Boxing Guru put me on to something. And I was like, man, I didn't even pay attention. I was paying attention, but I was sometimes, like I said, I do a lot, right? But now, with us being in between fights, I have a lot more time to really concentrate on content and doing this media thing. And that's what I think I've been so focused on putting out content, just fucking up the algorithm, fucking up the narratives and shit, right? That I didn't pay attention to that. And shout out to Guru for putting me on, right? Guru, you definitely made a valid point. And look how it worked out. The point that he put me on to, it was made it so easy for me to catch that Blunts was overlooking the biggest play. And Blunts, I know you spoke on that potent, man, because it got you out there. Because your logic, and I say this respectfully, you will never make it as an advisor. You will never make it as a consultant because you will lose your clients so much money. You will lose your clients. Look right here. You're losing. Well, Canelo, Canelo. No way, Canelo's fucking with you. because you're losing him 17 million right here. You're losing him 17 million right here because he's taking a fight that he already got offered 50 million guaranteed for 33 million, messing with you. And then listen to you again, Blunts. Listen to you again, Blunts. I gotta do this to you. You know you my guy. I like you. But listen to you again. Then the following fight that you want to have him fight again for another $33 million guaranteed is probably another fight where he could probably make that same 50 or even more with Terrence Crawford. With Terrence Crawford. So you're telling him to take two other big single fights in his 3-fight 100 plus million. But it's locked in already, Blunts. 100 plus million. Whereas you see the offer for one of those guys that you have on your list for him fighting under this contract. See, Blunts, you're fucking with the real one here now, brother. See, I'm schooling you so smooth. I'm schooling you. I would have you on the panel, but it's this when I'm talking to you, it's so over your head right now. It's just I heard you when you was going back and forth with me on the IG. I'm like, damn, I thought Blunts was a little more in tune than that. But evidently, I see you, yo, the weed, you got that good shit down there in MD. But you would get fired in a heartbeat, brother, because you're losing your fighters money. He's going to take the two big money earning fights and a deal that is already secured. See, you know what, Blunts? I ain't gonna front. You might work for the PBC. Is Al Heyman your uncle? You work for them. You work for them. You work for the networks. You're an agent. You work for them. That's why you want the fights in there because the companies is going to be the ones profiting because they're getting the fights for under, especially with Canelo. You saved the PBC and Samson and them 17 million already. You saved them $17 million. You work for them. But I figured that about you though, Blunts. Real talk, I figured that because I seen like you fit the profile of a PBC company type guy because you're heavy on the internet. You're one of these internet dudes. Like you love the internet information. You know the internet sources. That's the typical company guy move. The PBC company guys, even some of the top ranked company guys, they manipulate the internet. That's how they play. But see, a number guy like me, I'd be like, no, hold up. I got a question. I'll shout out to the Mason brothers. I'm like Pop Mason. I'm like, hold on. Wait, I don't want to wait. Show me how you did that. You don't have to explain it. Just show it to me. If I watch you do it, I can learn it. I just got to watch you do it. Show me how you do that. Show me how you do that. And that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you how I did that right now. You're saying that the two big money earner fights, which is Crawford and David Benavidez. We definitely know David Benavidez because they offered him 50 million. They offered that to him already. So he's going to take a $50 million fight that he's locked in a contract for 33 million. I don't think so. I don't. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, man. Not with them. Canelo and them move, man. They different, bro. That's why I said I want to get with Eddie. I want to sit around Eddie, and I'll bring a translator. Eddie, I got a lot of Spanish people. You know, I'll bring a translator and just sit there and take notes how you operate in those negotiation tables because you guys are the only ones, since like I said, Floyd Mayweather, that are getting these type of deals. Blunts, it is 33 million. Blunts, 100 million, 100 plus million. So let's just say it's one. What since you said it's 100 plus million, I'll say 120. If it's 120, he's still losing, Blunts. If it's 120, Blunts, he's still losing. You know how he's losing, Blunts? That's still 10 million less than what he was going to get. And I just gave him an extra 20 million. I gave him an extra 20 million. I said 3 fights, 120 million. That is 40 million a fight. But the contract isn't not that big. But I just said, since you said you want to say excess of 100, so we're just throwing another 20 million. He still will be losing 10 million guaranteed, Blunts, with your projection of the second fights. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. I just don't see them doing that. They haven't been moving like that since they got the big deal with the zone, and they don't move like that, man. I just, I studied that. Like they are the only ones that have been doing it like Floyd or close to Floyd. The rest of these guys, like they want to tell us Earl and all these other guys and Tank and Ryan, all that. No, they're not doing it like Canelo. Have you seen an article, anything close to this, remotely close to this, where they said that reporter Canelo Alvarez offered a $50 million super middleweight title bout with David Benavidez? I don't see these other guys getting that. I don't see them getting that. It's no ifs, bunts. There's no ifs. The only ifs is you rolled that L up, and you seen the tweet earlier about David Benavidez being his mandatory, and single day mind. The dude is not doing it, blunts. He's locked in. Like, that's a big money fight, and I thought you knew better than that. I thought you knew better than that. Like Martin said in Shaquille Sunflower, I thought we were too. I thought you knew better than that, bro. I thought you knew better than that. You know, I thought you knew better than that, man. That's crazy though. That you would think that, man. As much as you are on the internet, as much as you are on Twitter, like you, come on, Blunts, not you, man. Not yeah. You honestly think that this guy that is locked? Come on, Blunts. He's locked in a 3-fight deal. And look at Blunts. Come on, Blunts. The two big money fights. The two big money fights. David and Bud. You think he's going to say, "All right, yo, come Blunts, man, man." Well, no, like I said, you're an agent on the low. You work for the PBC and them, man. You work with these internet dudes, bro. I don't really like the internet dudes like that, because that's what they try to do. They see dudes like me that fuck the game up. See, I fuck the game up because I pay attention, and then I show you like, yo, that doesn't make sense. And what you're saying, right, for Canelo Alvarez does not make sense at all. Terrence Crawford is another mega big fight. See, when you have these mega big fights, you're not going to fight them when you're locked into a deal. You're not. You're not gonna do it. And look, watch this. This is not off topic. It's right on topic. Right now, Terrence and EJ, they're going back and forth. You know why? Because Terrence, EJ probably too. They don't really want to do this fight again. They want to and they don't. See, they're locked in. They're already locked in. They know they could probably make more money. Aren't we hearing Terrence wants more money, right? Doesn't he want more money? But they're locked in probably. I don't know the specifics, but most likely they're locked in. Canelo's not dumb. Wow. Trust and believe it, man. If it happens, I'll be the first one to come on here and apologize, do a rebuttal, all that. But I don't see it happening. I don't see that man giving up 17 million. Well, let's go off of Butts then. I gave him an extra 20. So it's a 3-fight, $120 million deal. I don't see him giving up $10 million right off top, because the second fight will be for 40 million guaranteed, and that's 10 million less than what Samson initially offered him. I don't see them doing that, especially Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso is probably one of the best managers in the game, man. That's his manager. Eddie Reynoso is the one securing these deals. Eddie Reynoso said no to 50 million. He said no to that, bro. Remember that? He said no. And salute to Blunts. My last Canelo video and this live, Blunts gets an executive producer credit because he sparked that. He said that to me. I was like, oh man, I got some content for tonight. I was really scrambling.
I was gonna come on here and talk about Crawford, but I probably still put that out because I got that video all set up. When Crawford was at NYC, he was out here, you know, at all, Pop. He doesn't miss out on money at all. Canelo runs the game, bro. Canelo runs the game, man. Word. They don't hire gringos though, man. I would love to be on Canelo's staff. Real talk, man. Canelo and them is securing the bags, bro. The bags. Yo, he's gonna fight. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3 fights, right? And he's like I said, Blunts is right. He is going to fight David Benavidez or Boo Boo Andre, whoever wins. But he's gonna see them later on down the road, right? He may even possibly visit Crawford. I'm gonna tell you who he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight the two Charlos. Forgive me, man. I was thinking about my old video when I called them the Chetties. Because remember that video I did and I said he was talking to Chetties? I fight the Chetties. He's gonna fight the two Charlos, right? And I don't know who the third guy's gonna be, but it'll be somebody that how they do it. They're gonna dice them. Shout out to my man Boxer Cool. They're gonna dice them up real good, and then, like I said, hopefully Canelo doesn't take his ball and run. Because remember how he did him last time? Yeah, last time he fought Caleb Player for like 40 something and whatever else. I don't listen. If I'm not on the team, I don't try to get into what they do on the back end side because we don't know. You got to be on the team for that. I just go for the guarantees, man. Whatever the guarantee is, I'll be like, man. I'll be like, yo, I call my brother. I'll be like, yo, man, you heard that? Damn, that was some guarantee. Yo, listen, because right when the back end, the pay per views and all that shit is for all these wannabes, right? Respectfully. That's just for all these wannabes that want to act like they do. No, that's why when they used to talk crazy about Bud, like, nah, give me my upfront, give me my guarantee. How Tim Bradley said it. Give me my partial, and then give me my what's name when I hit the scale, make the weight. Give me my pay stub after the fight. That's it. I'm good. Like whatever, all that back end shit, and well, bet on yourself. Nah, I'm good. You bet on yourself. I know what I'm worth, right? If we want to, we could work that out too. But give me what I'm worth up front for the fight and all the other shit because I like you hear the stories, right? And a lot of these guys don't like to keep it tall because they sign certain things and they can't really speak on it. But this guy's still waiting for back end money, man. Still waiting for back end money. You know what I'm saying? Still waiting for back end money, man. But hey, what do I know? Like I said, I'm just a municipality worker that, I might work with a couple people that, know some certain things. Like I said, when you can't judge a book off its cover, off of the internet. That's my cover, the internet. You heard what I said? My cover. Shout out to WCS. Appreciate that. He said great breakdown, the source. It is what it is, man. Yeah. I know a lot of lawyers and professional people. You meet professional people, you know. But like I said, I don't get into the back end and all of that shit. I go for the guarantee, man. I'm a guarantee type of guy, man. And listen, when it comes to Canelo, real talk, Canelo Alvarez, right? And I want y'all to catch this. Like I said, salute the bloods once again. Thank you for this topic because you give me a chance to show a different side of the source, right? We always hear about Tank Davis and Earl Spence and Deontay Wilder, all of our favorite fighters that get all of this back end money. Canelo Alvarez, why doesn't he ever have to bet on himself or get back end money? This shit is coming up front. Like everything that me and Blunts was just going back and forth about, that's up front. He got 100 M's access, whatever. I gave extra 20. But we definitely know he got 100 M's. Listen, that pay-per-view, not this Saturday, next Saturday, could bomb. It could bomb. he is still getting, according to his deal, 3 fights, 100 access million, at least $33 million. At least. That's, listen, that is the minimum, right? The minimum is 33. He's Patrick Ewing. Ewing's number was 33, right? Ewing's number was 33. Blunt said, don't doubt Blunt's the source underlying. No, I'm Blunt's. I'm telling you what it is, man. 33 million. He's getting 33 million. He could sell one pay-per-view. You know what he's like? Yeah, listen, but it's not gonna do that. But it just say that's right. So one pay-per-view, right? Yeah, Canelo's not gonna care. Him and Eddie and Team Alvarez, they good. They good. They don't have to bet on themselves. He bet on himself when they locked him in for 3 fights. When they went to the table, he's speaking English fluently now. He's on all access speaking English, smiling. That was part of the deal. They told him, they said, yo, Canelo, we know you speak English, man. You got to do the all access in English. He said, see. Oh, yes, senor. See. 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 But I just, like I said, man, I don't see a guy that's been mastering the game. He's mastered it. See, one thing about me, I pay attention. I'm a student of the game. I'll be like, damn, this dude is different, bro. They don't. When Canelo goes to the table, they don't say, yo, man, you got to bet on yourself, man. Canelo be like, nah, no, I don't think so. Yo, remember how he did Caleb Plant? Yo, he walked away from the table, right? Remember that? Yo, Caleb Plant was trying to put the squeeze on him. Caleb was like, nah, I want 12 million. Alleged. I gotta say alleged. Caleb was like, y'all need 12. Yo, Canelo was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't really need the belt like that. Yo, Canelo was like, I don't really need the belt like that. I want the belt. But to give you 12 million to take the belt, I ain't good. I ain't Canelo. I ain't good. I don't need the belt. That's what I'm trying to tell Blunts now. He said because the WBC is going to order the fight, Canelo will do the Riddick Bowe. He'll throw that belt in the trash. He'll personally call up Mauricio Suleiman and be like, Mauricio, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to take the belt from me? Okay, I'll give it back to you. I ain't Canelo. I don't have to fight him for that. I fight him when I want to fight him. Sure, they can fight. Him and Boo Boo, he a garbage fighter. I throw the belt in the trash. They're garbage. A garbage belt for the garbage fighters. That's what he'll do. Because Canelo runs boxing. See, Canelo knows when he comes to the table, they negotiating around him. And if we go off of what Blunt wants us to believe, that's them negotiating that now. Like, oh, you're fighting him. Yeah, he's your mandatory. He's been his mandatory. So now you're gonna put the squeeze on a guy that has been putting the squeeze on the game. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. My man Thanos, and I gave him that name. I was calling him Thanos. A lot of niggas always run with my shit. Shout out to Jim Jones. Appreciate you. Got him. Maybe you could get back with Claire, but I doubt it. But yeah, niggas always running with the sauce, man. But shout out to Nello though, man. Nello is just, man. Listen, who do y'all think is gonna take his slot when he leaves though? Do you think they're gonna open the books up like that to other fighters? It doesn't look it, right? It doesn't look it, man. What other fighter do you see emerging, coming close to getting deals like this? 3 fight deals. And listen to that. I want y'all to catch this, right? Canelo Alvarez, Jamel Charlo fight, offer the deal, the 3 fight deal. He's gonna make more money himself than the fake whole 25% fight. Remember that fight that we was talking about, or they was talking about with Devin and Shakur? That was going to be a $32 million fight. For those two, that was not even close to happening, but there was made up numbers. Whereas Canelo Alvarez fighting Jamel Charlo based off the contract that he secured with the PBC. 3 fights, 100+ million. See, look how I'm talking to you. These are facts. Is making $33+ million. 33. But we was over here, well, you had, well, not us, but you had content creators lying, just lying about a fight that was not even going to be made for $32 million. Alleged, alleged. If he took the 25%, it was 8 million. And come on, come on, come on. But yeah, hopefully y'all was enjoying my sword. Like I said, salute to Blunts, man. Gave me this topic tonight. Fire topic. And like I said, if Blunts is correct, right, I will definitely put out content on that. He's saying that David Benavidez is next. That's yo. Listen, we can't. I'm not gonna disrespect Charlo. That's if Charlo is successful. You see, I got it up there, Blunts. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. If you are correct, I stand down. I would do a video on it and give you your flowers. I would even throw in a couple jars of Seymour because you called it. When somebody's right, they're right. And I will admit it, I'm wrong, but I just don't see a guy he's playing Monopoly, bro. Canelo is playing Monopoly, bro. He's out here getting it, bro. He's getting it, bro. He's calling the shots, man. He's the definition of a shot caller, man. You know. See today, I'm on right now, just vibing with y'all. I should have went on in the studio, man. But I got so comfortable, right? I was like, damn, I didn't feel like setting everything up, man. I was just like, I didn't want to lose, 'cause like to be honest with you, this is the freestyle right now. If Blunts is there, he could tell you. I was at work and me and him was going back and forth. He's one of the colleagues too. Me and him was going back and forth because I had a whole nother thing planned. And me and him was going back and forth on IG, and it just sparked. I was like, oh man, I can't let this one go. This is a good topic. I was like, yo, this is the fire topic. I can't let this go. Because I was gonna go somewhere else tonight. I was gonna, to be honest with you, I was gonna stick to right now. I like going at some of the YTC characters in boxing. I was gonna go at some of them again tonight. But then when me and Blunt was going back and forth, and Blunt was like, yo, Cinco de Mayo was going down. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But I don't see Canelo playing it like that. And I was like, man, this is a good topic. I'm gonna speak on this, you know. But yeah, look, I almost got my hour in, man. Almost got my hour in. I got a fire Bud Crawford video I'm gonna drop, man. I might save it for tomorrow morning. No, I can't. I gotta stop being lazy. I gotta just keep putting the content out, man. There's enough lazy niggas in the way on the internet that call themselves content creators and boxing media and all this other shit. Nah, man, get out the way. Get out the way. I want to say salute to Native Boxing. They doing their thing out there in Copac, Amityville area. My guy Left Hook Jay. I thought his boy was going to the Nationals. I was like, but he said not yet. All right. But if he was going to the Nationals, the source is a talent scout. I do know a couple of managers, right? Well, hey, what do I know? What do I know? I say, yo, man, I can put a set of eyes on you. You going to the Nationals? You going to the Nationals? Are you going to the Nationals? Because see, one thing about the people that I rock with in this game, right? We don't want no local jokers. We like the national players, right? The steppers. Because everybody is cool in their backyard. Everybody's cool. Like, but now to each his own, because you do got some guys that like local club fighters. But the circle that I have come to grasp and been around in, and shout out to Jihad since Jihad and all that, they want the big steppers. They like the goods. Like I like to say, the goods. You know, so I was, you know me, I'll be on it. I was on it. I seen he put out a little post. I said, "Yo, what's up with your boy going to the Masters or what, man?" And you look with somebody. What up? What's up? See, you got. That's how I be trying to school you, brothers, man. You got to get into the game, not when these guys blow up, man. You gotta really be out here, man. See, a lot of you guys ride the fence and you know you jump on waves, right? I've been trying to tell y'all, man, it's too late now. I was telling y'all to get with $1 Million Marley 3 years ago when he was 10 years old, man. He was 10. I was like, yo, man, y'all was just sleeping. Y'all don't be on point with it. I was like, yo, man, this kid right here, you know, they got him now. I wasn't calling the $1 Million Marley for nothing, man. Like, damn. But you know what it is, man? I understand why a lot of y'all don't like me. Because I shitted on Earl Spence. But Earl Spence tried to shit on me first and lie on me. And look how that played out, man. He got his ass whooped. But he's all right, man. Like I said, a lot of dudes don't get their ass whooped for millions and millions of dollars. He could always, like I said, he could always hold that. Like, bro, you took a L, embarrassing L, but for M's. You know, you just gotta hold that. But hey, what do I know, man? Salute to, like I said, shout out to Blunts and WCS for the donations tonight. Appreciate that. Shout out to Pop. Who else was there here, man? Blunts, you definitely get the executive producer credit for tonight because this was Blunt's topic. Me and him was going back and forth, and I was like, oh man, this is fire. Shout out to It's So Cold and the D. Appreciate you. First time seeing you over here. Don't be a stranger. You know, share the content because, like, listen, don't let these niggas fool you, man. I don't do numbers, but I do numbers. I don't do numbers, but I do numbers, and I know numbers, man. As you can see tonight, right? I didn't. Then I break some of these numbers down and salute the Blunts again. You know, appreciate you, my guy. I know numbers, man. I do numbers, man. But like I said, if that fight happens in Cinco de Mayo weekend, I have to do retractions and other videos. I will do it. But I don't see that big. You know, Canelo was a big stepper, bag grab. I don't see him giving the company the ones he been just taking from the bag because they get the bag on that fight, right? And Brunch, you was kind of saying that, but it's like you was saying it, but I figured you was smoking. You rolled one up because you was saying it, but that's what led me to believe. Because I listened to people. I said, "Yo, Blunt's works for them. He's with their company." Because listen to what you told me. You said, "Yo, David Benavidez will be a big, at least two-time pay-per-view fighter." Yeah. So that means the fight is worth even more money. When you said that to me, I'm like, yo, you're right. The fight is worth even more money. So a guy that knows how to get to the money is going to take a fighter that they already offered him, Curtis Jackson, 50. He's going to take it for less now? And I was like, yo, Blunt is with the PBC. He's with Al. Yo, Al Heyman might be his uncle on the low, man. You know, Al Heyman got a lot of family out here on the low, man. Al got a lot of family on the low out here, man. Shout out to Charlie. I call him Charlie. Charlie's Angels, right? You ever, yo, look, I'm showing my age now. Remember Charlie's Angels? For those of y'all that grew up, you know, around my decade and my time, Charlie's Angels, right? That's no I call Al Heyman that. That's Charlie, right? The Angels were the fighters. They got down. They was assassins. That's Al Heyman. He's Charlie. Who has all the fighters? Charlie, Al Heyman, right? You never seen Charlie, right? If you follow the show, Charlie's Angels. Charlie was always on the radio. He was always giving the Angels the orders. Who does that? Al Heyman. He gives the fighters, the Angels, Al's Angels, the orders, right? But lately, Al's Angels been getting their ass whooped, man. Al's Angels, right now, Al Charlie, aka Charlie, he's tight right now. His top Angels got scraped, man. Earl Spence got dusted off, man. He got dusted off, man. Yeah, he let old Bud Crawford just beat the brakes off him, man. That was his number one angel, man. It was Earl, man. Earl was the number one angel. Yo, Buck Crawford went over there. Yo, Buck Crawford went over there and did him dirty, man. Charlie's tight right now. Charlie is tight right now, man. I'm telling you, shout out to Al Heyman, though, man. Al Heyman don't like me. Word. He don't know me. He knows me, but he don't like me. Cause I used to school Earl early in the game, like, yo, Cuz, what you doing? You're dumb. He used to get mad at me, like, yo, Al's the GOAT. Like, that nigga ain't no fucking GOAT. He's robbing you. He's robbing you, nigga. I said, what? 1.5? The fuck? Man, that? Nah. Yo, that's good. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Three point what? No, 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 no. All right, all right, all right. I'm good. I'm good. You kids? I can't. What? I'm good. You do your thing. I do my thing. You do your thing. I do my thing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Man, but Charlie is upset right now, man, because Charlie had the plan. In. I'll probably do a video on that. You know me. I'll come around and do a video on those. You know, because like I said, I don't have a gag order. I don't listen. If I want to come on here and tell some of my truths, that's in my books. The books of source, I could do it. I could do it, man. I don't, I don't work for them. I don't. You can't listen, man. I'm not Frank Martin, man. Yo, Frank, man. I wanted to. That's what I really want to do too. That was gonna be in this live because if did you guys see it came out? I don't know why people aren't talking about it. That um November 18th, the guy that just made $30 million, Ryan Garcia, is has a fight date. Yeah, November 18th. That is the Saturday, right? Frank Martin declined the fight November 16th, which was a Thursday. I don't know the specifics of Ryan's purse, but Shakur put it out there that Frank was going to get $1 million. Most likely, Ryan Garcia's getting more than that. I'm not speculating, but I am speculating. 10% of 1 million is 100,000. I think Ryan's gonna get more than that. The trainer, who is the trainer for both, Derek James, is trading Ryan for his fight. Though it would have been a conflict of interest. I think I did see other people reporting on this, but that kind of got swept underneath the table. That there was stories coming out that Derek was going to be overwhelmed, right? Because he had uh potential Earl Spence rematch, maybe an AJ fight. Now we definitely know he has the Ryan Garcia fight in Los Angeles November 18th, and he would have had the Frank Martin fights. He would have had the Frank Martin fights. See, I speak on these things because I can. I'm a free man. That's a free man, Buddha. He's a free man. I'm a free man. I can speak on these things. A lot of other times I couldn't speak on certain stuff because I didn't have a gag on it, but they were like, you can't say that about Massa. You're not supposed to say that. Somebody else got to say it first. You can't say that. But I can say it now, right? Does that make sense though? If I'm your trainer, I'm gonna use some of the guys that's in my chat, right? If Blunt is my fighter and Pop is my fighter, right? They're both my fighters. I trade both of them. Blunt is Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna use him as Ryan, right? Blunt just came off of making 30 million, Ryan Garcia, whereas Pop is Frank Martin. Made a little 75K, little trick money or whatever. You might take a trip somewhere. Am I gonna put all my effort into the guy that just made 75K Or am I gonna be like, yo, listen, man, Frank, man, sit your ass up, shut the fuck up. Don't you say shit. You don't say shit. You don't own nothing. Who you think you is, Jimmy Walker? Who you think you is? We going over here with Ryan. Ryan is getting the bag. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. This is boxing, right? Money talks, right? Right? Does the Trump card hold weight? Ryan just came off for 30 million. I seen a lot of people saying that. I said, I don't know. I was like, I don't do the back end. But people was confirming it, 30 million. So am I going to put my effort into a fighter that made 250, right? A quarter of a million, or a fighter that made 30 million? Word. Where am I going to say I have to concentrate on getting this guy ready? Because you know that, and that's Diddy's lines, right? Don't Diddy always say, "I gotta make my time the best he can be"? I don't worry about it. I just focus on making this guy the best that he can be. I need him to be the best that he could be. So who am I gonna get ready? Hopefully y'all are catching my sauce tonight, man. But I wanted to really go in on this, man. I still might, man. Maybe the mall. But by the mall, like I said, I put this out already. They are gonna get out here and try to clean this shit up now. Cause I done started some shit. I don't but listen, if you think about it, you can talk. She's outside. No, she's not. Yes, she is. She's not outside. Outside. Um yeah, they're cleaning up by the mall, man. Because they knew I was gonna tear this shit up, and I got it early. And you know me, I said fuck it. Normally I might pass it off. I might be like yo, but now I don't do that no more. Fuck, passing shit off to niggas so they can go sit on another nigga's panel and say, oh, I heard this, I heard no, nigga, put the shit out yourself. Fuck you sitting on somebody's panel for like. The game don't work that way. If somebody gives you something to pump it. That's how you get your stripes. That's how you get your status. Sitting around shooting the breeze and shooting lie, I don't do that. But I got this fresh. But I've been had it. I told you I've been had it. I'm just moving strategically now. And you know why I waited and put it out now? Because what was some of the other conflicting stories? Oh, Frank Martin is leaving. Why they put that out? But you see, they shut that down quick. That kind of makes a little sense right now. That he wanted to leave, right? That he wanted to leave, right? Because that seems about right now. But you see how quickly they got the programmers to, sweep that underneath the rug and say, oh, nah, he ain't leaving Derrick James. Remember that was out there that he wanted to leave Derrick James? Maybe this is why. Ryan is fighting November 18th. Frank agreed to the terms and then all of a sudden didn't want to fight. November 16th. 2 days after, Ryan is going to fight. And then they put that out there. I never put that out there. You see, I didn't never report on that, but I'm talking about it now because these are all stories that was out there that he was leaving Derrick James. But then they said, no, he's not leaving him. Why did they say that? Is this maybe the reason why they said that? Because Derrick he opted to work with Ryan, who's fighting November 18th, and not Frank, who could have fought November 16th for a title? For a title? You know? He says, since you posted Ryan is fighting on the 18th of the same month, they talking about other bullshit that don't matter. Well, they don't matter, bro. They don't matter. they don't matter. Like I said, I don't see none of them in the mix or in the loop at all. I don't see none of them in the mix in the loop at all. I see them in the YouTube mix, but what does the YouTube mix really actually mean? Be honest. What does the YouTube mix actually mean? If you're not in the actual studio setting, level changing, and shout out to all those that do that. I respect that because that is serious production, serious growth, serious effort into it. But if you're just sitting around gossiping, you're it's whatever. It's whatever. It's the wild wild west. So you can't be mad when somebody that who truly is tapped in plays your game. Not only plays it, but puts out accurate information, first-hand information. Not know, oh, this is what I seen over here, and that's what I seen over there. No, they make a phone call. They call somebody, and like I said, this Frank Martin situation has been brewing. Now we see Ryan Garcia has a fight the same week that he was set to have a fight that he ultimately walked away from. That people were saying that he was leaving Derrick James. I didn't say it. People were saying it. Then they cleaned that up. Maybe he did want to leave Derrick James. Maybe he still does want to leave Derrick James. I don't know. Like I said, remember when I was talking about all this? I said I don't really care to report on it because I don't really fuck with them like that. But I wish some of the people that claim they fuck with them reach out and do their jobs. Do your jobs. Because then when somebody like me comes on here and I start speculating or putting out shit that put two and two together, it's like, oh, you hate and you didn't know. I am a real investigative reporter when I want to be for my daughter's company. I can call up different people. I can call up people that they fuck with and get information. Just like my sources said that, and it shows that Juan Guzman was always the guy getting Mel Charlo ready. Remember, I was always saying that years, and since Juan has been an intricate part of the team, right? Wasn't I the one saying that? And shout out to WCS and Trick Nolte. Then I started seeing others as well. But remember, I was saying that, but they was always like, "Oh, you hating, you mad." All the time they were saying I was hating, I was mad. I was an active member in the game already, but I'm mad. No, you're mad that I know actual facts and I'm putting out actual shit that is unfolding in front of your faces. Now we getting all kind of other reports. I think I seen shout out to Coach Malachi. I was on his in there in the chat, and one of Earl Spence fighters friend was in there, and he was saying how the whole shit is in disarray. And look what comes out. Frank fight. He don't take the fight, and Ryan has the fight the same week. Randy says, give Canelo 45 for Jamel, which is a good deal for Canelo, and now offer 50 for a tougher fight. Hard to see Canelo accepting it. Man. Shout out to Randy. Smash the like button. You know. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed my sauce tonight, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Blunts. But I had to get that Ryan Garcia in there at the end, man. Like, man, we need answers, man. Like I said, appreciate the donations from WCS. The $5, there it is. Great breakdown, the source. Salute WCS. Salute to Big Blunts. Don't doubt Blunts. Now you the man, Blunts. I fucks with you. You gave me a hot fire topic tonight, man. Fire. This was fire. Um, but yeah, hopefully some of these pro PBC channels, these old not in the loop ass niggas could get something, man. But I'm gonna hit my man up, man, because my man be getting all the interviews, right? I'm gonna do the politically correct um media journalist thing. I'm gonna ask him like, yo, I'm gonna slip him. You like, yo, did you hear anything? I know you interviewed Frank Martin a couple times off the record, because that's how you got to do it, off the record. I'm like, yo, man, you see Ryan's fighting? Did he tip you off or say anything? I'm not gonna put nothing out on. I just want to know, like, because this shit is like, come on, man. It's apples and oranges, 1-1. It's like, come on. He said WCS is going to be cooking someone tonight. I see coming. Oh, what is WCS's topic? I haven't. I checked out his earlier live. You know, he was killing the Spencer, the crybabies. They are crying like a motherfucker, man. Boy, y'all grown men crying, bro, over a fighter who won, who put himself in position to control the terms. He controls the I'm about to invest in another a gaming laptop and give this one to my daughters. Cause I'm digging my new setup up here, man. I came up here now, right? You see Nasara try to come up in. Where's Narena? You know where she's at. Get up out of here. Y'all took over already. Get up out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck the algorithm up tonight, man. I'm gonna drop maybe a couple more videos and do what I do, man. I mean, salute to everybody that stopped through. You know, let's close with some vintage sauce, man. Cause y'all listen, these dudes ain't doing it like me. Nowhere close, man. When I was a reporter, nowhere close.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? Yeah. I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
I was learning the game then.
Yo, this is Jackal Fitness. I'm here with the victorious coach and the new. That's right, man. Yo, just speak on it, man. You always talked about greatness with your son, man. World champion after how many fights?
I tell everybody we're gonna get the title with 15 fights. We're
Yes.
Mason Menard.
Yes.
And then we're gonna get Lomonteco with 16 fights.
Ooh. Yeah, he was in the building tonight, man. Yeah, we was in the stands, man. A lot of people said that after what they seen what he did to Comey, that Lomachenko might be a little nervous, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't care, man. We're gonna catch him, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch him.
Talk on the pops.
He's gonna get popped.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to freaking take that power.
Yeah.
It's too small, man.
Yeah.
And come April, I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yo, just describe, man. You hear the noise in the background, man. You was a fighter coming up, you know, DNA.
You know what? Salute to Pa for putting me on. How they tried to steal my sauce. That's nothing new, brother. But you know what's new is that I'm up now. And I've been had receipts of different people, you know, taking stuff that I put out or make popular, and being that they feel like I don't want to buy views or, you know, take an internet deal, they try to run with it. Just like this. But this right here put me in the light. You feel me? This put me in the light with ESPN, and they still try to run with it.
Will be your number one fighter. And Charles Harris, he fights tomorrow. Yeah, you know, he fights tomorrow, by the way, for his third fight at only 17 years old. He turned professional at 16. The LeBron James of boxing. He's the LeBron James of boxing.
Where do you fight him?
He's fighting in Mexico. We'll make sure. You know what we're going to do? I'll make sure.
They can't steal no more. Listen, come correct. Showtime Shy News Media, CEO Nasaya, Showtime Shy News Consulting Service, with yours truly, the source. If you know, you know. You know the vibes. I holla.
You know the vibes. Another day in the office. All-star right here. You know, another day in the office. School you, school you. That's right. All-star. Braun. Yeah. Yeah. Another day in the office. We just getting that work.
Simple.
Yeah. Road to greatness. J Prince Boxing, Top Rank, ESPN. You know the vibes. Yeah. Nice. 1, 2. Bring him back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep. Move around. Yep. 1, 2. Back to the castle. Yep. Work. Bring him back up. You gotta bring your hands back up though.
There you go. This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.